Greetings, I'm Nora, and welcome to the Divine Space. Let's go ahead and get into your energy to see what the heck you got going on. Gratitude for hitting that like button, shares, comments, as well as subscribing. Take it, resonate, leave it does not. If it doesn't apply, go ahead and let that energy fly. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it and see what the heck y'all got going on. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful hump day. All right, this is New Year's Eve, but we know that New Year's is not officially until spring, which is March. Okay. I just wanted to put that out there. The new year isn't until it's till spring, till March. All right. What's going on? What is anchor in this reading? All right. Energy is fluid. I could be speaking of a masculine. It could be a feminine energy. Place it whatever way it need to be placed. What's anchor in this reading is love to lie. So y'all have someone in your energy that love to lie, or a spirit is saying that you love to lie. Place it whatever way it need to be placed, whatever way it need to be placed. Okay. So y'all have an energy that someone that does not like to tell the truth. They get a thrill out of lying to people. Clarify love to lie. Love to lie, please, spirit. All right. Sweetheart. We have sweetheart energy out here. This could be someone that you're in a connection with or possibly have a child with. Number 21 can be significant from what I'm seeing here as well. I'm seeing pure, unconditional love or beloved. Okay, so again, this is someone that you possibly have a child with or something like that. With this pure heart energy. I don't know why it's not clearing up. Let's go ahead and clarify love the lie. Have a child with and a relationship with, possibly even married to. Clarify love to lie. What's going on with this sweetheart energy and this love to lie energy, please, spirit, for the divine space, family, friends, and collective? What is it that we need to know in regards to love to lie and this sweetheart energy? I'm seeing bliss here. Love to lie. Oh, I'm seeing that there's some sort of ending to a road, something coming to an end. One more for love to lie. 4591, awakening. Number 47. I'm seeing at one point in time there was some sort of blissful beginnings, possibly in the past. Number 45 could be significant. I'm seeing someone being very, very happy. And I'm seeing that coming to like an end with the endings card, number 91. That blissful energy and that eye comes to an end. After number 91 could be significant after you've received some sort of awakening, seeing this person exactly for who they are. You came to the realization that this person is a liar. And it's like you don't know what to believe, especially when it comes to this person. Yeah, it's definitely talking about you going through some sort of awakening. It's what I'm seeing here. Clarify this bliss energy. What do we need to know in regards to bliss? Clarify bliss. Clarify bliss, please, spirit. And the cards really got real stiff. Clarify bliss. They got real stiff. So with this bliss energy, I'm definitely seeing an energy of you guys. In this hangman, I'm seeing it was within a matter of time that you will find out and see things exactly for what it is. Because I'm seeing you guys gaining enlightenment, seeing things from a different perspective. I'm seeing clarifying this bliss energy. You may have also received some sort of nudges to let go. Is what I'm seeing here. But you more than ever, you've seen this as an energy of possibly a victory. I'm seeing an energy you moving forward and things moving very fast. Again, with the Six of Wands, there's an energy of possibly celebration or I don't know. It looked like an energy of it's almost like an energy you feel like you had some sort of advantage. I'm seeing a lot of people who are supporting the connection that you have with whoever this person is. Temperance angel, I'm seeing an energy of patience. Patience. It seemed like things were moving quickly, but it seems like it needed some sort of patience or something like that. Something about patience. Okay. Being patient, there's an energy of things needing to balance out or something like that. Maybe you should have known more. Okay. Yeah, because I'm almost like an energy of you feeling like victorious. That's I'm seeing like a natural high type of energy. Clarify this ending. What do we need to know in regards to endings? Okay. Clarifying this endings is the Hermit in reverse. I'm definitely seeing an energy of you, you know, You know, the hermit actually in the upright speaks of you having some sort of spiritual enlightenment. I'm seeing you not receiving any type of enlightenment or something like that. I'm seeing an energy of you not wanting to be alone or someone not wanting to be alone or something like that. There's an ending to possibly not wanting to be alone. Maybe whoever you are, you felt like you needed to have a man or a woman in your life or something like that. I'm seeing you learned some sort of lesson with the Nine of Wands. There's an energy of you being the wounded warrior. What's going on with this endings? End of the road. Yeah, it seems like things happen very quickly with the Tower card. I'm seeing unexpected events. I'm seeing some sort of transformation. That's what I'm showing here. Endings. Yeah, it looks like there was an energy of possibly juggling. There was some sort of juggling energy here, and I'm seeing possibly with a fire sign. King of Wands is energy is out here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and I'm seeing a lot of conflict, confusion, arguments, things like that. Some sort of chaos where I'm seeing someone carrying a whole lot of burdens with dealing with whoever this person is. You look, we have the Queen of Wands. It's like some sort of partnership. It looked like there was some sort of family, like I stated, some sort of marriage, some sort of long-term relationship, possibly some sort of having children together. I'm seeing it coming to a completion, coming to an end. Clarify this awakening. But the World card is talking about things coming to a completion, an ending of a contract, an ending of a cycle. Clarify this awakening. What is it that we need to know for the Divine Space family, friends, and collective with this awakening? Clarify awakening. Is the 10, I'm sorry, is the world. Like I stated, like a closing of a cycle, a completion. Okay? It's like an ending to some sort of contract that you may have with whoever this person is with this Page of Wands. I'm seeing you receiving information. Yeah, it's like an energy. You receiving information, you receiving downloads or something, especially in regards to whoever this person is. Okay, with this Six of Cups energy, like I said, this could be an ex or something now, or getting ready to be an ex. I'm seeing nostalgic energies, possibly information regarding the past. Look, I'm seeing the Ace of Swords out here, which is providing clarity. I'm also, yeah, this is like you receiving some sort of information. There's some sort of truth. You receive some sort of truthful information, and I see you guys ending up single. There's an energy of Nine of Pentacles, independent, single, independent. I'm seeing luxury. I'm seeing you being assisted as well by your ancestors with that white bird up there. I don't know what type of bird it like as a white dove. I could be speaking to an empress energy, a mother figure is what I'm showing here, a matriarch, divine feminine energy, and I see the sun. There's an energy of joy. There's energy of happiness. There's energy of freedom. There's an energy of bliss. This is what I'm seeing here as you take a leap of faith in a different direction after a closing of this cycle. This is an energy of you guys listening to your intuition, utilizing faith, okay, as you're being led to a new beginning from what I'm seeing here. Y'all have a good one. Can't keep going back to what I used to know.